In three, two. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How's it going?
Good, all good. Good morning.
That's good. That's good, man. So in this episode, this Monday morning marketing episode, we're going to be talking and kind of going a little bit deeper on the offers, best offers, worst offers. But I know you're going to backtrack a little bit before that. So talk to us about that. What can we do?
Yeah, got it. So one of the most common questions I get is, okay, great. We can put together this awesome design. We can leverage the strengths of our website. And, remember my advice on a design is play to your strengths. If you have a good looking building, put it on there. If you have a good team, put it on there. If you got interior photos, put it on there. So make it real, make it personal. And typically, if possible, try to avoid more stock photography in general, where you can relate a little more to people. Now, after that, though, what about offers? And it's a really common question, and you've seen offers out there. And I think personally, I believe there's a big misconception that offers diminish a practice or make you look coupony. Now, I will agree, absolutely, you can make an office look more coupony if it's not placed properly or the design isn't right. But let's talk about that. So back to your strengths, play to your strengths. Okay, so if you are discount dentistry, then or low price, like that's what you should lead with. It should be all about the price on the postcards because that's your angle. If you're a boutique, if you're a spa type feel, obviously that's not your angle. So you need to build up credibility, etc. Okay, now offers come into play, and you've seen offers, right? There's boxes with offers, big, bold ones, some like this is more of a typical approach where you see, big type offers from free whitening to $59 exam, $59 exam x-ray and cleaning, or $159. It's all over the board, right? But let's break that down and try to understand what might be a good offer for you. Okay, when determining your offer, there's a couple things that you want to look at. Number one, are you trying to drive cash patients or insurance patients? Okay, it's really important to understand because different offers will resonate with different people. Okay, so for example, if you're trying to drive a cash patient, you need to speak to them in cash. Okay, so when you see like a $59 example that I gave you or a $99 example, it doesn't matter what that number is. That is speaking to the cash world. Think about it. If I have dental insurance, do I even think or care what an exam x-ray cost? No, because it's covered by my insurance, right? So it doesn't really process my mind. But when I see an offer that says free whitening after exam x-ray cleaning, now that's driving insurance people. Put yourself in a person with insurance. If I could go to you, the office down the street, or the other office, because you all accept my insurance, but you're going to give me some whitening, guess who I'm going to call first? Now I'm coming to your practice and you have a chance to earn my business. Okay, so don't be scared of offers. Other things that can help you feel better about offers is this: understand your patient value. Okay, so what I typically like to look at is, I'll ask you this question. Most dentists, when I talk to them, they're unsure on this question. And for me, it means a lot because it's really going to help me know how aggressive to be in my offers. But the question is, over the first year, what is your average patient value? Okay, nationally, I've read all different resources on this and over the years, but I look at patient data all the time too, real production. And the average patient over the first 12 months is normally between $750 and $1,250. So let's say $1,000. That means every time that phone rings, that's $1,000 patient. Can you see why I care about the phone calls now? Yeah. I want it to be answered well because that's $1,000. But don't stop there. Most people don't come alone. They typically have someone else living in the household, friends, family, referrals, coworkers. You can see how grassroots and all this other marketing grows, right, as you get more and more patients. Okay, so by understanding that patient value, think of it this way. If I know that my patient's going to bring me $1,000 over the first year, well, and I give them free whitening, free teeth whitening, right? It's not new. It's on a lot of cards because it's the #1 offer in the country. As I've tracked this in 47 states, millions of mailings. Now, there's nothing really glamorous or exciting about it, but it's something extra that can come with those insurance patients. It'll drive insurance people. You've also spin-offs of that are maybe like free toothbrush or electric toothbrush, or other versions. I've even seen in some areas, just different types of things that you would include into that offer. But get back to this. So let's break down what the cost of is teeth whitening. Okay. Take home kit. Those are the easiest because you don't have any chair time putting the mold and stuff like that. But even if you have to mold and give them a syringe of gel, what are you into that? 20, 30 bucks? On the high end, 50 bucks. But you know that patient's going to bring you $1,000. It's a loss leader to bring that person in, because if you take care of them, guess what? Like I said, family member 2, member 3, coworkers, friends, family. Now that $30 investment on that whitening just brought you $10,000 in production. Does that make sense? So don't be scared of offers, guys. They really do work. Okay. The other metric that I like to ask an office. So you got to know what you want: insurance, cash patients, big case, implants, Invisalign, that kind of stuff. But the other question that I always like to ask is this: how confident are you in your retention? Okay. Follow me on this. The more confident you are in retention, the more aggressive you should be in your offer. Does that make sense? If someone comes in your door, you know you're going to keep them. You can afford to give away more on the front end or lower that initial barrier of entry so that they call you. And so when I work with a new doc, new practice, startups, typically they're not quite as good in retention, meaning they're not as, and also case acceptance. That's another factor, because they're learning the art, right? It's an art to get someone to say yes while they're in the chair. Even though you're the expert, you have years of experience, it is an art to get the person to feel comfortable and say yes and move forward. When you master that, and I normally see it, 18 months in, 2-3 years in, now it clicks for dentists, and they're like, dude, just get them to come, get them to call. I'll take care of it from there. They'll produce, they'll get their work done that they need. And that's when offices really start to click on all cylinders, because they're getting those full dollars, the full treatment completion and stuff like that. Now that $30 whitening feels like nothing, right? Literally nothing. Any questions about that? Does that make sense, or anything I can expand on?
No, that makes a lot of sense. I really like the fact that the more confident you are in your retention, the more aggressive you are in your offer. What would be too aggressive?
So, well, yeah, I think when you start to give one, I would say be conscientious of what your market area is speaking. So for example, if you see a lot of offer in your area, generally most dentists are around the $99 new patient special. I actually don't have a problem with that too. I have some dentists literally run free exam and x-ray. Free. Why? Because they're confident if they come in, they're going to like the office and stay, right? I would say maybe aggressive would be more towards offices when they're giving away tangible things. Like if you're getting into these higher end electric toothbrushes, and I've had an office that they kind of got burned in the past because they were giving away these electric toothbrushes and whitening. So two things, which started to add up, but it was before they came to us, and it was only contingent on exam. So people were just coming in for exam, no cleaning, no x-ray. They were just trying to just go in for the offer. You hear a lot about that. Honestly, Michael, you've probably heard it like in the Groupon days. People felt like they would run this ad for Groupon. Everyone was coming in, but they forgot to put like the stipulations or call for details or any extras. People are just coming in expecting whitening and wanted out the door. Well, I'm not talking about those type of people, targeting those that are just looking for deals. But offers work. Put yourself in a consumer's mind. Do we not look for a deal at Costco when we go to Costco to buy something? If you go buy a car and they're going to offer you $1,000 off, are you going to take that? Or does that make you a bad customer because you want a deal? Heck no. People too think they're just above offers, but I'm telling you, offers work really well. Some of my most successful high-end practices, he still runs $1 emergency exam offer. Why? Why do emergency exam offers work so well? Because if someone comes in, guess what? They are highly motivated to fix the problem. They're in pain, right? You don't go to emergency hospital or dentist unless there is something really hurting, right? So rather than try to charge them right at the beginning, open up that door. Hey, you won't get many. Maybe you got 1 a week, 2 a week, but they are very motivated to accept treatment. So he loves emergency. Depending on your area, if you know there's another dentist that's way overpricing things or DSOs, I really like the free second opinion. Most people who come in for a second opinion have large cases that they're looking at. We're talking thousands of dollars, maybe tens of thousands of dollars. So they're like, they're getting a little cold feet from the dentist that they've gone to, and they're like, I want another opinion. Same thing. It's a big opportunity for you. It's not going to be, the bread and butter of your practice. Don't get me wrong, but it can bring in some highly motivated people that you can earn their business from. One last thing is that I like to talk about that is also being able to incorporate in-house membership plans into your direct mail. Okay. It works really well. I kind of break it down into 3 different phases. One could just be as simple as something like, no insurance, no problem, right? You've heard that before. We have you covered for your preventative care and any treatment. Join our, our in-house plan, just like mentioning it. The second level of that is kind of adding a few bullet points. For as low as $25 a month, you could have, join our in-house membership plan. The third level is actually lay out your whole plan, where it could say, adult, $199, 1 annual exam, 1 routine cleaning, blah, 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 blah. You build up that value in it. But in-house plans work really well, especially now where so many people are dropping, businesses are dropping in dental plans. Let people know that they have another option there. So summary, I would say these 3 things. My general rule of thumb for all direct mail that I like. Some will do lots of offers, and that's okay. They can do that. The other is leveraging things that aren't really offers. So like the no anxiety approach to dentistry, that's not an offer, but if you put it in a box, it looks like an offer, right? Our eyes are trained to look at these boxes. I'll put in these boxes too, no insurance, no problem. Learn more about our in-house membership plan. I'm telling you, you put it in boxes. Hey, end of year, use your benefits before you lose them. Put it in a box or a starburst, and people interpret it like a offer, even though you're not giving away anything different. It's something you do all the time. Now it looks like an offer because it's in a box. So general rule of thumb is 1, have an offer that speaks to the cash world. 2, have an offer that speaks to the insurance world. So cash offers, right? $99, free whitening or free electric toothbrush or something like that. And then 3, I like to have a big case offer. Free implant consultation, free Invisalign consultation. Think about it. Even if you got 1, it'd pay for your entire mailing. 10,000 people. So I like to have the one kind of haymaker, big case opportunity there.
Yeah, I like that. So those main 3 offers are we going to do it? And I like the one that you mentioned.
Here's an example of that, like free implant. Say like free, my hand's going the wrong way. Free implant consultation. Nothing fancy. Implants as low as $200 a month, something like that. But then he also has a free whitening for just general new patients that you're trying to get. So yeah, it's okay to have multiple. The other last thing is sometimes it's nice to add the real value, $300 value, $99 exam x-rays cleaning, a $300 value. Oh, wow. I'm getting a crazy deal. I'm going to come in and then you earn their business. Most people don't want to bounce around all over to different dentists. Get them in your door, earn their long-term business.
Nice. Awesome, Aaron. Thank you so much for being with us on this episode. If you have if anybody has any questions or concerns or anything like that, where can they reach out to you?
mvpmailhouse.com is the easiest way. Just visit us on our website. There's a contact us form there, and you can email right in info@mvpmailhouse.com.
Awesome. So guys, that's going to be in the show notes below. And if you want, you can also find them on the Dental Marketer Society Facebook group. And Aaron, thank you so much for being with us on this Monday morning marketing episode.
You got it. Be awesome.